Oh, video first, sorry.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gayla Jones. I'm the head of Chase Brand Video. We are a team of 14 producers, directors, animators who have come from agencies, from television network, and we have formed this internal group that Chase calls Chase Brand Video. We basically use our years of storytelling experience to help this already great brand develop its authentic voice, and we work mostly on Chase's integrated marketing campaigns. But what we've learned is that video is increasingly becoming a communications mandate. So we've learned that nearly 75% of all internet traffic will be video in 2017. And by 2019, it's going to be up to 80%. We've also learned that 65% is the increasing click-through rate when the word video is used in an email subject line. And lastly, nearly 70% of all smartphone users say the video is the perfect solution to learn about a product or service. So we always say that as marketers, we want to meet our customers where they are, and we know that increasingly our customers are on the mobile phones. So we have developed or implemented a mobile-first strategy. And not only does the internal team use that, but we have demanded that all of our creative agencies pitch to us using a mobile-first strategy as well. So we've been around since 2012, and we started with 50 assets per year, and last year we grew to be over 502 assets. Now, the name of our group is Chase Brand Video, but there's 3 brands: Chase, JP Morgan, and JP Morgan Chase and Company. So Chase is really what you guys just saw. It's the retail group. It is, the branches and the banks, and for the Freedom Card, for the fun, and our Mastery campaign, which Serena she heads. And our JP Morgan brand is the opposite. It is the high net worth. It is the corporate investment bank. It's asset management. It's the private bank. And our JP Morgan Chase and Company is our philanthropic arm and our recruiting. So we do content for all 3 brands. And so what we've learned, well, first, let me give you a little sneak preview into, actually it launched about a week ago. We just launched a new campaign called the Advice Campaign, and it's a spinoff of the Mastery campaign, which I'm sure you guys are all familiar with.
There's nothing like making their day, except making sure their tomorrow is taken care of too. Financial guidance while you're mastering life. From Chase, so you can.
So as you can see, as far as Chase, our campaigns are all about what we can do to help our consumers master their finance, give them the best advice so they can make the best financial decisions. So in Chase, our marketing is storytelling that will empower our customers to make the best decisions. We say that we empower lives rich with possibilities at Chase. But we do everything. Like I said, we do so much on the JP Morgan side, and the JP Morgan Chase side, which is our tech for social good, which is our global recruiting. We do a lot of stuff internal. Most of our clients are internal clients. We do all the product and service videos. We do everything for the CEOs across the firm. We are a 260,000 person firm, so there's lots of lines of businesses and lots of CEOs. We actually have a really robust sports and entertainment department, which we have lots of corporate sponsorships, and we do all the work for them too. So what we just did last year, our internal team, is we were tasked with bringing the work from the agencies in-house. And it's an ongoing task. I'm sure everybody's faced with that, and cutting the dollars significantly. So our employer brand team asked us to produce a series of videos for global recruiting, 10 countries, in less than 10 countries in less than 2 months, and tell the story of JP Morgan Chase employees and what it's like to work at the firm. And it was a great challenge for a 14-person team, but we came up with some really good content. Here's a sample of that work.
The story of JP Morgan Chase is a different story.
A story of different people.
Different voices.
That's all that matters. You made my day for saying that.
Different eyes sharing the same vision.
Different dreams, a common hope.
Different goals.
Different triumphs.
Shared successes.
Different ways to make a difference.
Teamwork.
Collaboration.
Personal commitment.
Respect.
We're a community.
Family.
There's a reason why I'm here at JP Morgan Chase.
No doubt in my mind.
It's people.
It's our people that make a difference.
It's as simple as that.
We are the heartbeat.
The heartbeat.
JP Morgan Chase.
And we're making it happen.
Together.
在一起 Together.
So as you can see, with all the lines of businesses and with all the internal clients, we can't do it all. We developed a hybrid model of production, which we call Video at Scale, and it's basically a mix of the internal team, production companies, about 7 that we took through a long RFP process, and our creative agencies. While we are tasked with bringing more in-house from the creative agencies, like I said, we have so many lines of businesses that we still do need them, and I'm sure we always will. It's always great to have different point of views. So how it works is the internal production company, my team, we own the responsibility to make sure that the brand is we stay on brand with both the production companies and the agencies. And it's really easy. It's, we figure out what the goals of the content are, whether it's a call to action, whether it's brand affinity, whether it's brand recognition. And then after we figure out the goal, we determine our content creation strategy. Now, in the age of social media, it is, we are on all the platforms. So it is a combination of user-generated content, animated work, live plus animated work, cinemagraphs. We're on Periscope for a lot of our events, and we basically, being on social, we're on all those different platforms. So we determine what the strategy is, and then we build a team. And like I said, Video at Scale is realizing that there are different needs for different lines of business and different creative needs. So whether it's the internal team producing it, or maybe it's something that the internal team doesn't do. Like, the internal team will never do the 30-second spot. We do everything but the 30-second spot. That belongs with an agency. So we build whatever the appropriate team is, and then we start with the content, and then we really dive into the distribution strategy. And like I said, every line of business, and there are several, they have their own Facebook, Twitter accounts. We're big time on Snapchat these days. We are periscoping at most of our events. So we determine that strategy, and then we sit at the end of it all with our analytics team, and we measure the success. So this is to say that indeed the struggle is real. Like being a little internal shop, that's a bank. We have a hard time recruiting and retaining creative talent. We are tasked with doing so much more with a budget that is every year gets smaller, and we have a hard time with that because a lot of great creative people don't want to come and do work at a bank, understandably. So that is totally a challenge. Also, resources are a challenge because, like I said, every year they're saying, take that work out of the agency and bring it internally, but they wanted us to do it for so much cheaper. So all the struggles that a lot of you guys have, we have too, as far as resources. And I think I'll end with this. So we all know, and it's been said in this room today and yesterday a million times, that the future of video is certainly mobile. Video is the lion's share of what our consumers will share and watch online. And if I had any other takeaway, I guess it would be to develop a mobile-first strategy in all your endeavors. Thank you.
Okay, that's well done, Gail. Questions for Gail from the audience? We have our microphones. Right there in the back.
So you said you had a 14-person team, but like you touched on too, there are so many different branches of what is a huge company. Is video production fragmented throughout just a vast population within the company, or does everything go through your centralized team? How does it kind of operationally work?
So in the past, it was very fragmented, but now everything is coming in through our team, including the work from the agencies. We are under the brand organization, the chief marketing, and then the brand organization. So everything comes through us. We might not do it all, but the video work comes in through us, and then we disseminate it and work with our production partners to get the work done.
While you guys are thinking of a question, I have a question for you. So one of the challenges with doing content around the financial, in the financial space, in the financial industry, is the community around that content and the comments and that kind of stuff. So how do you guys deal with the regulations and being careful about people then making statements and commenting around the content? How do you have to deal with that?
Hey, we deal with that every day, and that is really a struggle as well. We have to make sure that we are ADA compliant on all of our platforms, and every time that there's a negative comment on YouTube, they call me even if it's in the middle of the night, and we take it down, we have to take it down, or we have to respond.
Now you have to take it down, right?
We have to take it down, and we have to respond, yeah.
Got it. Do you have to take it down because that's what the company wants to do, or do the regulations mandate you have to take it down?
The company.
Right, got it.
The company. Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah, and we get tons of those. There's a lot of bank haters out there,
right.
And we get tons of negative comments. So we have to make sure that we monitor those and either take it down or push out the appropriate responses.
Right. Can your internal staff, the people who work there, are they able to share a lot of this content as well?
On their sites?
On their sites?
No.
No, they can't?
No.
Got it.
No, it's against rules.
Interesting. All right. Another question.
Yeah, great job on that content, especially the one with the father dressing up for his daughter's birthday party. It really resonated with me.
Thanks.
As a father of a young daughter. In terms of your content and the content you guys are creating, obviously across your various sub-brands within the JP Morgan Chase, kind of mother overarching brand, how are you all approaching targeting the different customer segments that you all have in terms of reaching them with different types of branded content to engage them to engage your different customer segments, leveraging branded content?
Well, we have lots of partners that help us with that, and we have tons of teams who do the research and they find out who our customers are and where they're at. So, you know, it just goes back to meeting those customers, you know, exactly where they're at. We know where millennials are. We know where, you know, the older population, you know, we know all of that. So we are just, you know, through analytics, figuring out where they are and providing content there.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Gail.
Thank you.
Pleasure having you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now I'd like